I woke up early that morning and stepped out onto the back deck to journal. There's something about those quiet moments before the day gets going, but it didn't take long before the kids were up, and just like that, we were off. The first stop, Top Banana. In my opinion, the best peanut butter latte in the United States.
Hi, how are you? I would like the largest oat milk latte with peanut butter that you have.
And if it's not, feel free to prove me wrong. After that, we headed over to Larsen's Bakery. This is one of those places the kids in Michael Ann always want to go the morning after they get to Seattle. It's a tradition, something she's been doing since she was a kid, walking down from the house to the bakery. And now, getting to experience that with them, it means a little more. Before long, we found ourselves down at Golden Gardens Beach, just a few minutes from the house, but it feels like a completely different world.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Cold, but it'd be a great stopping point where you can just throw it. And I want them to see an alpine lake because you can climb out on these logs and look straight down and it's crystal clear.
So that would be cool.
While the kids played on the beach, I finally had a chance to just sit and talk with my wife and take in what was going on around us. There were people everywhere, all doing their own thing. Families walking by, people swimming, boats out on the water. You could hear the waves rolling in, seagulls off in the distance. Every now and then a seaplane would come overhead, climbing out towards the Olympics, barely visible through the haze. The air felt clean, the breeze was perfect, and for a moment, everything just felt right. Michael's over there. He's got the snow crab on the grill.
Is the crab ready? I'll pull the bread. Guys? Is the crab ready?
It wasn't. I put it back on the
Oh, it wasn't.
What are you doing?
Get some rear roll
It's still frozen? It's okay. Come on, fish salesman. I joke with him about the fish because Michael is recently retired and a very successful fish salesman. And that night, he put that experience to good use. He made us an incredible snow crab dinner. So thank you, Michael.
Snow crab, all right?
Anybody want to do official temperature checking? You got to put it in the soft spots. No, it won't go through the shell. And tell us what the temperature is.
154.4.
Oh, we are good.
Okay.
I'm excited. Charlie, come here, Bubba. Lay down. Lay down.
All right.
John, we got a whole hand.
We are about to feast. Wow. Impressive.
What the heck? This is so good. No, I don't.
They should be here. Yeah, you might not.
Wiggle it a little. Do it.
Oh, I think you're gonna do it, man. Keep going. Don't let it break. Don't break it. You can do it.
Under it.
Kind of. Well, I don't know.
That evening ended with Michael and I sitting out on the deck, sharing some wine, and just letting the day wind down. It had been a good day, and I found myself just appreciating being there in Seattle with family. I think I'm gonna take you guys to Larsen's.
Yes. I was hoping that you said that. Me too.
Yep. All right, so we'll hit the coffee shop, and then we'll come back here, because I don't think they're open yet.
Yeah, no, they're not open.
That's crazy. You'd think they would be.
It opens at 7:30
Oh.
in 1 minute.
Do you want to get donuts now then? Or do you want to wait?
Sure.
Screw it, let's get them now.
Yep, they just walked in. I'm pretty sure it opens at 8:30, right? Because somebody just walked in.
7:30.
7. Oh.
Well, let's look when we go, because I thought they were closed the other day too.
Oh, nope, it's open. I saw somebody walk out with donuts. Charlie, don't get kidnapped.
Right. One thing I've noticed about myself is that I tend to really focus on making sure the kids feel seen, paying attention to what they want, what they need, because growing up, I didn't have that. So I try to be intentional about it, making sure that they know that they matter. After Larsen's, we went straight to my addiction, Top Banana, for another peanut butter latte.
Hello. Could I get a medium iced chai?
Sure.
And a large peanut butter oat milk latte? Thank you.
Later that morning, we made our way to the Seattle Waterfront. It's a place we come back to every time we're here. Wings over Washington, Ye Olde Curiosity Shop, fish and chips at Ivar's. It's just what we do.
Chinese people are very, very kind and very humble. It's expensive to go to fly there, but it's actually cheaper. China's a great bargain for vacations because they control their currencies. And so
Everybody stops talking. He had a meth pipe.
it could be. They do a lot of fentanyl here.
Wow. Look at that, buddy.
Look, it looks like it's making a face at you.
Yeah, it's like the Star Wars thing. It's like, ooh.
So are they kind of like just training?
Yeah, today they're doing some practice. It is using some equipment that they don't use all the time, like the full face mask with comms, so they can talk with each other underwater.
And did one of them have a camera?
Yes.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, so
I bet you guys have amazing images down there.
Yeah, this is going to be for the research to film as they're running a transect, so it's kind of like going along a big measuring tape.
Yeah.
And as they use that video then to count fish at the end of the dive.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thank you.
right, kiddos. Thank you. All right, you can't see, but we're getting ready to do Wings Over Washington.
Can you see my face now?
Can you see my face?
I don't think
All right, we're getting ready to start. Oh, here we go. This is awesome.
I don't know.
Here, hold on to my arm.
I can see.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm actually gonna die.
This is just, I think it's peaceful.
Right.
Stopping, I don't like stopping. I just want to, sorry, am I hurting your knee?
Are you a little nervous?
I do it first. Hi, Caroline.
Oh my gosh, in one of those little box things.
Just stopped at the very top.
Guys, I'm actually scared. Oh, I'm actually.
Let's get it rocking.
No.
No.
Stop. No, I'm not.
Hey, Wyatt.
Seattle, stupid. Oh my gosh.
Reagan.
Yeah, it's a Ferris wheel. Okay, fine. Okay.
Have the fans to
We're back on the ground. What the heck is going on? Stop.
They're listening to us. That's ventilation.
It's a.
You can't listen to us.
It just turns off.
They're listening to us.
So now we'll spin for like a handful of times. But I don't. He's like, yeah, we're listening.
Let's wait. They probably have microphones in all of these. I think the staff's amazing.
Back up.
Uh-oh. Not up again. There's the Thunderbird.
Oh, good. They're not listening to us anymore.
I love that totem pole.
What totem? Oh, look at that totem.
I should buy real estate here now.
But yeah, you can finish doing your sister's nails.
There's one right by grandma's for 1.4 million.
What?
If you leverage everything.
Would they take cash?
So, Michael, we decided last night we are willing to do the 0.4 if you'll do the million.
Done.
Right.
It's a family investment.
I'm sure you have
We're just gonna sit
amazing
on the
credit.
edge of them.
I just.
That's all you need. That's the cool part of
How do I make the monthly payments?
by working 3 jobs. Remember I talked earlier about working 2 jobs when you're a little child? It's worth it.
John, we should do a dinner.
That'd be fun.
Sometime.
But the Argosy now is, they got different ones. But
What do you think, Dubs?
Wait, where's
like this?
He's leaning over the
Wait, can I-
right now.
Oh gosh, no. Put your shoulder against Where's the food? Is it all the way over there?
No, it's
That is weird.
It's right past Argosy.
You know what's really fun?
Ivar's Fish Bar. We have to eat here every time.
So the top is our bowl actually of cream chowder. Yeah, it's right here, but it's not here.
While everyone was inside Ye Olde Curiosity Shop, I took the opportunity to sit outside and just try to decompress from being around so much, just to slow things down and to catch my breath. Part of my PTSD is that when I get overwhelmed or overstimulated, something in me shifts. I go into what I call protector mode. My focus becomes getting out, getting to safety and creating space. And in those moments, I'm not always as present with the people I love. Not because I don't care, but because my brain thinks it's in survival mode. I swore I'd never come here, but here I am. And somehow, it's one of the most disgustingly cool places I've seen. Thousands of people leaving a piece of themselves behind, wanting to be a part of something, even if it's something this strange. Reagan wanted to come, and I'm glad she did, because in a weird way, it reminded me, we're all looking for connection.
Oh, baby.
Kind of hard not to touch it on the wall. I have to take a picture of that for Reagan.
There's all that one like they push this.
What is this?
Smoke submarine.
What? Where's her candy shop?
We don't have to go today.
Well, it'd be easier because we're right here. Are you good?
Well, it's the first time we've ever gone to the bathroom together in a unisex bathroom.
There is over in the Olympics. It's really, really popular, and it used to be even more popular because you could drive within 2 miles of it. And it was a 2-mile hike to natural hot springs in the Olympic Mountains. The road washed out. I don't think it's been over 5 years. I don't think they have any intention of fixing it. If we can get your knee rehabbed enough and the kid's old enough, I'd love to do this. It's a 12-mile hike.
After years of therapy and practicing different things, I've learned what I need to do to bring myself back down so that I can be present again. That afternoon, we ended up at the beach. The kids were playing, and I finally had a moment to just sit and journal, and then people watch and breathe. And between the view, the sounds, the smells, and the sunshine, it didn't take long to feel like myself again. Sometimes it doesn't take much. Just the right place and a little bit of space.
Hi, Bubba. You're at the secret beach. Do you like it? Go play. Go have fun.
I know where the adventures are.
I know, but also your ties to coming down here, it makes it even more special.
It just sucks that you don't have the sun because you have to be kittens, but
It's okay. It's beautiful.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
See a little crab. Can go back in the water?
Are you having fun? He is.
I know.
Fly next to
Good. That's great.
Charlie, get it, girl. Starting off the game right.
Got 2.
All right, Dubs. I need you to concentrate and crush this. Yes.
2.
Good start. You got 2.
2.
2.
You've done this before.
He has. He's kind of a grifter.
1 more.
That day had a little bit of everything: excitement, tension, overwhelm, and moments of peace. And I'm starting to realize that's just part of it for me. Learning how to move through those moments instead of fighting them or running from them, and being honest about it, even when it's not easy. I'm grateful to be here in Seattle with my family, making memories, and continuing to figure this out one day at a time. Thank you for being here, for watching, and for walking this journey with me. I'll see you in the next episode.